Hello everyone, it is Thursday, November 29th in the year of our Lord 2012. How are all you doing out there? I'm doing awesome as always, wicked awesome. It's Thirsty Thursday, and I am wicked thirsty. So let me get the unofficial sponsor of the show out of the way real quick so I can partake in a great adult beverage for today. And it is my good friend Kristen Lynn Photography. Now this lovely lady's living up in Missouri. She's from Oklahoma. And she is a good friend of my good friends, Larissa Lillard and Rebecca Crouch. Now see, I first noted Kristen Lynn through my friend Larissa. And then my friend Becca Crouch as well. And Becca got a free photography session from Kristen because Kristen puts contests out there all the time, okay? And it's KRISTENLYN photography. Folks, look that up at it. She's got a Facebook page. It's on the Beer and Song of the Day Facebook page. If you haven't liked Beer and Song of the Day, you need to get your butt over there now, Mr. or Mrs. or it. But she's one of our unofficial sponsors of the show. Now, Kristen hooked it up. Whoever got the most likes based on a submitted picture, guess what they got? A free photo shoot. And that's exactly what my good friend Becca got. Because you, the people, hooked it up. We got her over 100 likes. And that was phenomenal. And she was the late entrant into the contest. So, Kristen, thank you so much. And a shout out to you because you are an awesome, awesome lady. Alright, let's get to the beer of the day for today. Oh yeah, we're going to Eastern Texas, otherwise known as Louisiana, Southern Arkansas, whatever you want to call it. Louisiana, the Cajun state, baby. And we got, it's only 4.2%, but hey, it's okay. It's all about flavor, baby. Abita Purple Haze. Malt beverage with raspberries added. Oh, this stuff is good. A lager brewed with real raspberries added after filtration. Brewed with Pilsner and wheat malts and Vanguard hops. Berries add a fruity aroma, tartly sweet taste, and a subtle purple color and haze. You may even see fruit pulp in the beer. Pulp in the beer. Proper beer opening apparatus. Justin, I don't think we're going to get much of a pop on this one. Oh, we did! Hot diggity dog damn, we got a good pop on that there beer. Proper 45-degree angle, proper beer pouring technique right into the beer consumption apparatus. And there you go, perfectly poured each and every time, never drop poured on the keyboard. Oh yeah. So, cheers and beers to you. Prost, as they say in Germany. Kampai, as they say in Japan. Ah, awesome. Alright, folks, I'm celebrating right now. Brand new computer is hooked up, and it's the fastest I have had internet since I lived in Japan. In 2004. We moved to jolly old England in 2004, and their internet was still dial-up. I went from, what do they call it? Wireless or cable modem and DSL. I don't know which one it was, but anyway, so Japan, we had a pretty fast internet. And then we moved to lovely England, jolly old England, where they had dial-up. Ugh. And then eventually they upgraded to wireless and DSL and all that good stuff. Squeeze me. But it was still slow. Even buying a new computer still wasn't that fast. We bought a new computer in 2005, and we've had that computer ever since. And folks, we have gotten a new computer, and we are moving at ramming speed! Like they said in Ben-Hur 1959 classic movie with Charlton Heston. If you've never seen that movie, you need to. I'm telling you, phenomenal movie. The original 1925, by the way, was a silent version. And it actually had color in the movie too. Any scene with Jesus was color. Pretty cool. Technicolor film in 1925. Phenomenal. Alright, let's get to the birthday shout out, shall we? My man Colin Taylor, a badass crew dog I worked with in good old Japan. And he's a wicked hardcore Dallas Cowboys fan, and that's okay because he's from Texas, where men and men the Bulls run scared. Texas is like a whole other country, and they can become their own country legally if they so choose. But Colin, brother, always a pleasure talking to you. We talk it up all the time, especially about sports, and you're a phenomenal guy. And I wish I had a second beer for you, but it wasn't cold. I only had one cold one in the fridge, so I will drink an extra for you later. I promise you. I guarantee it I will this weekend. I'll drink more than one each day this weekend, okay? Promise. All right, cheers and beers to you, brother. And I know you're an avid viewer of this here show, so enjoy the show. And I salute you, bro. And have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Next on the list. Here's another great man I worked with in jolly old Japan. My man, Rick Hightower. This guy, awesome engine fixing man. The man was an master engine mechanic, still is, and he's a good Christian man. And Rick, what's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well. You know I'm doing well. If the day ends in a Y, it's a good day, period, dot, end of story. That's the way I live. I live every day of my life positively, because that's the only way to do it, folks. It's the only way to do it. And Rick, my man, haven't heard from you a whole lot, but drop me a line. Let me know how you're doing. I'd love to hear from you. And all I know is a lot of great scripture you always share, and I read it up all the time, man. Thank you. Because you know what? God is good, brother. He truly is. And cheers and beers to you. Have a wicked awesome day, brother. Next on the list. The wonderful, beautiful Couri Davidson. Now, here's a lovely lady I've known. I met her at the age of, when she was 13. Okay? And I was a few years older. And she was pretty then. Hey, I was 16, give me a break. And she was 13. And I was like, dang, she looks like she's 18. And you know what? Now she's older and still looks young. But now she looks young. It's funny how that happens. You look older when you're young. You look younger when you're older. Amazing. She's still beautiful to this day. Total sweetheart. Great lady. A great mommy. And Couri, I met you through a lovely lady by the name of Louisiana Hathaway. And we still stay in touch as well. And I hope you two do. And Couri, always a pleasure hearing from you. I haven't heard from you in a while. And but hope life is treating you awesome. And you were always cool to me. And I hope I was always cool to you. I think I was. Hey, I'm cool to everybody, you know? I look in the good in everyone. And Couri, she's a total sweetheart, too. She really is. So, when you're beautiful and you're a sweetheart, that's a rare combination these days. So, Couri, hey, a big cheers and beers to you. You have a wicked awesome day. And celebrate well and enjoy. And yeah, I didn't need Facebook to remember your birthday. In case you were wondering. Or for this great man either. Another one I knew growing up. My man Isaiah Sheffer. Sheffer, right? Yeah, it was Sheffer. Duh. Man. I was thinking, you know what? I almost said Scheffler because I was thinking of Tony Scheffler, the tight end for the Detroit Lions, who I worked with his cousin Dave when we were living in jolly old England. But Isaiah, what's up, my brother? Haven't heard from you in a long time. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy the show. You know me, man. Never forgot those birthdays. I didn't forget yours either. And I even remember looking in the Vineyard Gazette at your birth announcement. Remember that? Yeah, I found your birth announcement in the Vineyard Gazette. How cool is that? That's right. But Isaiah, love to hear from you. Hope you enjoy this here show. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. Party hard and enjoy. Hey, celebrate like it's 1969. Minus the acid. Next on the list. The final birthday for today. A lovely lady indeed. Celebrating a milestone. She's still gorgeous to this day, and I knew her in high school as well. My good friend Christa Chapman. Happy birthday to you, and no, I never forgot your birthday either. Come on now. But I hope you're doing well. Love to hear from you. I know you don't get on the old Facebook like I do. Then again, most people don't. Probably smart. I practically live on Facebook. I may not be on Facebook as often now because I actually got a computer that's wicked fast, so I don't spend all night waiting for it to get to the next page and all that crap. Oh. But Christa, hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy the show. And Hope you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy your awesome milestone. Heck yeah, you know it. It's not a bad age, and I'll be there soon myself, and I'm looking forward to it. I ain't scared. See, in today's day and age, we're not even at the top of the hill yet. You're not even at the top of the hill till you hit 50. Okay, folks? Telling you, life expectancy keeps going up. By the time I hit 100, it'll be 100. In fact, I've had a prediction since 1985. I'll share with y'all. I've had a vision in my head since 1985, and that is December 5th, 2079. I'll be 108 years, 5 months, and 6 days. 108 years, 5 months, and 8 days old when I kick the bucket. How? I don't know. But I've had that date in my head for 27 years for some odd reason. December 5th, 2079. Mark it, book it, because the Mayans were wrong. The world will not end. Not with this guy around, baby. With that said, let's get to the additional shout-outs. And I got to give a happy wedding shout-out to my man, Frank Titus, a badass that I worked with here in Texas, otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma. He moved to Korea. How cool is that? South Korea, folks, not North Korea. He's not stupid. I mean, geez. Who'd really want to live there? But South Korea, a great place indeed. And I've been there a few times. Did some good shopping there. Awesome place. But he moved there. He found a lovely lady. His better half. He got married 2 days ago, November 27th. His better half, Joyann. Frank, Joyann, hey. Wicked, awesome. Very happy for you guys. Happy wedding. Now, I hope you're celebrating it in style. I'm sure you are. Frank, you're a freaking goofball, man. Love you, brother. No homo. Always a pleasure hearing from you. You're the only guy I know, one of the very few that I know that have the more goofy Facebook posts than I do. You just post some really cool shit. Love it, man. Dude, party hard and enjoy. Celebrate. Celebrate well. Alright? Cheers and beers to you. And to you, Joyann, as well. Joyann, folks. Joyann, okay? And, Frank, you take care of your woman. Because remember, a happy wife makes for a happy life. Take it from me. I'm the love doctor. I know what I'm talking about. With that said, some additional shout-outs. My good friend Shawn Moody. Happy, whatever the hell it is, day today to you. I just want to give you a shout-out, brother, because I missed the hell out of you. Now, this guy, Shawn, he's from Vermont, and he's a wicked, hardcore New England sports fan like this guy. And he's living in Germany. A great place indeed. Yes, Justin, he is living at the same place as you, okay? Yes, he is. You look up Shawn Moody, Moody. You probably remember him. You would probably remember that guy. A phenomenal crew dog that I worked with in jolly old England. And he's a badass mofo. And Shawn, miss the hell out of you, brother. Keep in touch. Always a pleasure. Love hearing from you. Miss working with you. Bro, have a wicked awesome day. And I'm going to give a shout out also to your brother. Or at least I call him your brother or boyfriend. Alright, I know you guys didn't rub wieners together. Hey, if you folks want to rub wieners together, that's your business. I don't care. Doesn't bother me a bit. Besides, think about it, folks. For every 2 gay men out there, that's more women available for us heterosexual men. Hey, I know I'm taken. So, the ladies are all yours, folks. I can't have them. I got one, and that's all I'll ever need because she's perfection. But, Erica, just kidding, brother. Erik Reed, living in North Carolina, otherwise known as Southern Virginia. What's going on, brother? Another badass crew dog I worked with in good old jolly old England. A great man, a hard worker, a sharp guy, and a phenomenal man. And Erik, a cheers and beers to you because I missed the hell out of you, brother. Hope you have a wicked awesome day and hope you celebrate life itself because you know I do. You know I enjoy life, baby. That's what I do. Next on the list. Another badass crew dog that I worked with in jolly old England. And I'm talking about my man, one of the goofiest son bitches I've ever met in my life, Dave McDonald. And I don't know why I called him this, but I did. Dumpster Dave. Why not? Because, the Bakerisms roll like a fat chick, alright? That's just the way I do things. Rolling, baby. Roll with the punches. Dave, you goofy-headed bastard. Let me tell you something. I'm hearing you're in Yeehaw, Texas right now. And if you are, and you see this here show, you better hit me up on the old Facebook. Alright? You never know. I just might be able to come hang out with you and drink some adult beverages. That'd be kind of cool. No guarantees, but hey. Squeeze me. The offer is there. Or maybe you can come to good old Abilene. George Hamilton IV, 1963. Good song, by the way. What's his face? Sam Lightning Hopkins did a song called Abilene in 1948. A blues song. Badass. But anyway, Dave, Dumpster Dave, we'll never forget this, will we? 2 cops, 1 water tower. Yeah, that's right. We saw that shit in jolly old England. And folks, if you want to know about 2 cops, 1 water tower, hit me up privately on the old Facebook. Hell with it. Just chime in below. And I'll say, hit me up privately. Okay? 2 cops, 1 water tower. Jolly old England. Alright? Trust me. It is a very interesting story. And I will not post it publicly on the old Facebook. But I will hit you up privately. All you gotta do is ask. Alright? Phenomenal story. And Dave, brother, let's drink to that, you goofy prick. Alright, and final shout out for the day. My man Ricky Highline. Haven't heard from you in a while. Another badass crew dog that I worked with in jolly old England. Home of the slow ass internet. But Ricky, dude, what's going on, man? Haven't heard from you in a long time. We talked it up all the time at work. Missed the hell out of you. Damn good young man. Hard working man. And a very professional young man. A great man indeed. A future leader of men and women and its. I could see that. Ricky, dude, just want to say cheers and beers for you being a badass. And have a wicked awesome day. Alright, shout outs are done. Let's get to the celebrity birthdays for today. This guy's 57. Most famous for Deal or No Deal. We're talking about host Howie Mandel. I like the guy myself. 57 today. How about that, eh? Anna Faris. She was born on this day, November 29th, 1976. And a very beautiful lady indeed. Hey, I gotta give it out there, my man Marlon Mendez, who I grew up with and knew for a long damn time in good old on Martha's Vineyard Island. Marlon, happy birthday to you. I don't know, because you don't have a Facebook page, and if you do, you never added me, you schmuck. But I got your dad on there, and your dad, I just love the guy. One of the nicest folks you'll ever meet. Junior Mendez. Phenomenal man. But I just want to say, Marlon, happy birthday to you, because see, I didn't forget your birthday either. Alright? But I hope you're doing well, and if somebody can let Marlon Mendez know that I said I still haven't forgotten his birthday. And he told me his birthday 23 years ago, 1989, okay? How cool is that? So, Anna Faris, 36 today. How about Jerry the King Lawler, the wrestler? He's 63 today. Great announcer for WWE wrestling. And I remember watching a Monday Night Raw a few months back. He suffered a heart attack. I honestly thought he was going to die. I did. I thought he was done. And thank God he survived. And I don't think you'll ever see him in the wrestling ring again, though. I really don't. And love him as an announcer. He's a goofy bastard. So, glad he's still with us. Another one that's 63 years old today as well. How about Gary Shandling, the host of the what do they call it? Not parody. They call it a satire show or something like that. The Larry Sanders Show. Gary Shandling, 63 as well. Vin Scully, the extreme long-time announcer for the Los Angeles Dodgers. He is 84 75 years old today. Still going strong. I think he's retiring. Did he retire this year or is it next year he's retired? I can't remember. I don't think he should retire. Usually when people retire, they die. It's not good. But phenomenal announcer. And definitely going to miss him on the airwaves. One of the better announcers in baseball history, no question. How about Madeleine L'Engle, most famous for the 1962 classic A Wrinkle in Time. Born on this day in 1918, passed away in 2007 at the age of 88. Chronicles of Narnia author C.S. Lewis, those 7 books that my wife loves so much, starting with The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I never got into those books, but C.S. Lewis, good author nonetheless. Born on this day in 1898, passed away in 1963, 64 years old, 64, 65. Made 7 books for the entire Chronicles of Narnia series. Definitely a forerunner to Harry Potter and crap and all that garbage. I'm not into that fantasy crap. Sorry, folks. Go ahead, shoot the messenger. I'm just being straight with you. I give that fantasy crap that because I can't stand it. Ugh, Harry Potter. Let's face it, the dude can't get laid, all right? Do you really want to be like that, fellas? I don't. On this day in 1832, famous author Louisa May Alcott was born. She sadly passed away in 1888 at the age of 55, 56 years old. She wrote Little Women. She also wrote another book called Little Men. Interesting. Didn't know about that one. How about badass, the greatest closer of all time in Major League Baseball, no doubt about it. And yes, he's a New York Yankee, but he's a classy one. The last Major League ball player that will ever wear number 42. Mariano Rivera, he's 43 years old today. And I got nothing but the utmost respect for Mariano Rivera. Okay? Being straight with you. It's one of those New York Yankee players you got to say, you know, that dude's a bad mofo, and he's a class act. And he definitely is, so. I like Yankee players like that. Him and Derek Jeter, hey, I give it a salute to both of them. There you go, Yankee fans. Got respect for those guys. But the New York Yankees as a team? Yeah, definitely. Alright. On this day in 1940, legendary jazz man Chuck Mangione was born. How about 1933? John Mayall with the Blues Breakers. He was 79 now. Wow. The father of British blues. Busby Berkeley, most famous for all those great dance numbers in all those movies. A lot of those big multi-billion-dollar movies. Born on this day in 1895, passed away in 1976 at the age of 80. And finally, Gina Lee Nolan, an absolute hottie. Price is Right. She was a Price is Right babe, one of Barker's Beauties, and later on Baywatch. Oh yeah, she's 41 now. Wow, I feel old. Alright, with that said, how about on this day in 1394, Seoul, South Korea was founded. Happy 618th birthday. Wow. On this day in 1991, this was a milestone episode right here. The TV show Rock, real funny show by the way. I remember watching that. They had a gay wedding on the episode. Can't help loving that man. Wow, a gay wedding on a TV show in 1991. It was about time. Okay? Like I said, I got nothing against it. I'm all for it. I got friends that are gay. I don't care. Gay, lesbian, whatever you want, that's cool. Nothing wrong with that in my opinion. Not my cup of tea, personally. God made women for me. Thank God. But, to each their own. Who am I to judge? That ain't right. Come on now. But if they want to rub wieners together, hey, go for it. Or if they want to rub boobies together, go for it. I'm cool with that. Do what you gotta do. As long as the people are happy, that's all that matters. On this day, 25 years ago today, the New Orleans Saints won. Whoop-de-doo, right? Well, it assured them of a winning season. But, remember, that was the first winning season they ever had was the 1987 football season. They played their first season in 1967. It took their 21st season in football to have a winning season. That's why they were known as the Aints for so long. This is a big milestone, and now it makes sense. My mother was actually raised Roman Catholic. She's not anymore. But anyway, on this day in 1964, the Roman Catholic Church in the United States replaced Latin with English. That's why Latin is pretty much a dead language nowadays. But back in the day, if you were Catholic, you were learning Latin whether you liked it or not, because that's how the priest spoke. He did not speak in English, he spoke in Latin. So there, good. Bye, Latin. I don't miss it either. On this day, 1961, I should have made it the movie of the day. Mercury Atlas V carried a chimpanzee by the name of Enos into orbit. Ironically, I'm in a movie called The Race to Space, and it is about that very incident from November 29, 1961. Okay, I was living in California at the time, and I was a background extra. I got paid $200 cash, and I met James Woods, Annabeth Gish, and Bill Atherton, a whole bunch of great actors, and they were so down to earth, especially James Woods and Annabeth Gish. In fact, James Woods, you owe me some cigarettes, dude. You bummed some smokes off of me, and that's okay. How cool? How many people, working class people, could say, "Yep, Hollywood actor bumped some smokes off of me"? This guy, the Love Doctor, Reverend Dr. B. Hell yeah. The show's going over 30. I apologize for that. But there's a lot of information. And I'm very excited about my computer. And it's just, I'm feeling exquisitely and wicked awesome, loving life. All right. On this day in 1953, American Airlines began their regular New York to Los Angeles air service. How about that? On this day, 1944, another huge milestone. Johns Hopkins University Hospital, Baltimore, Maryland, they performed the very first open heart surgery ever. Wow. On this day in 1942, the United States rationed coffee. Wow. I bet there are a lot of grouchy sumbitches and women out there. Oh my goodness. Wow. Rationing coffee, folks. Hey, the World War II effort, America came together. The United States of America. And they did everything they could. They made so many sacrifices. Everybody around during that time sacrificed in some way, shape, or form. Will you ever see it again in the United States of America? I challenge you, all of you. Ask not what your country can do. Ask what you can do for your country. The late, great John F. Kennedy. A phenomenal speech indeed. And he's right. Folks, we need to support our country. We are united. We need to be united. We're divided, and it's disgusting. Ugh. But anyway, enough on that. On this day, 1934, the Chicago Bears beat the Detroit Lions 19-16. Whoop-de-doo, right? Sure. It was the first nationally broadcasted game ever. Nationally broadcast radio, okay? On this day in 1933, another huge milestone. The first state liquor stores were authorized, and it happened to be in Pennsylvania, the Keystone State. There you go. We call them Packies back home in Massachusetts. The Packy. Another huge milestone on this day in 1924. The Montreal Forum opened. Yep, that's the home of the Montreal Canadiens of the NHL. The evil bastards. The rivals of the Boston Bruins. My team. The Montreal Canadiens are the New York Yankees of hockey and deserve this. Absolutely. All right. On this day, 1897, the first motorcycle race ever occurred in Surrey, England. On this day in 1890, another huge milestone and still going strong today, the first ever Army-Navy game happened in college football. The Navy beat the Army 24-0 at West Point. Oh, yeah, all right. It's not as strong as it used to be, but it's still there. And on this day in 1877, Thomas Edison demonstrated the hand crank phonograph. That's right, a record player. Oh, one more. On this day in 1775, you'll love this one. Sir James J. invented invisible ink. How cool is that? Invisible ink. Been around since 1775. Wow! I had no idea. Okay? Wow, the things you learn. Hey, if you don't learn something new every day, it's a day wasted. Alright? So with that said, how about the movie of the day? I'm feeling phenomenal. Folks, I guarantee each and every one of you, if you watch this movie, there will be some point in the movie where you laugh. Because if you don't, you either cannot hear, which means you have no ears, or you're deaf, or you probably deserve this, okay? Most likely, because that means you are probably dead, or you have no personality whatsoever, and you probably talk like this, and you're about as exciting as watching flies do the dirty deed. Blazing Saddles, Mel Brooks, baby, 1974. Never give a saga an even break. This movie is absolutely hilarious. Alright? Rock Ridge. That's right. Basically, what happens is you get a new sheriff in town. And it's one of them yeehaw country towns. Cowboys and imbeciles. And Cleavon Little is the new sheriff in a yeehaw western town. And he's a African American, a black man. Of course, that ugly ass N-word was used in the movie. But, you know, this movie is hilarious. Gene Wilder, absolute riot. Cleavon Little was an absolute riot. In fact, Richard Pryor was involved in the screenplay, which he was the famous comedian that played with Gene Wilder in 4 movies, by the way. But, yeah, just a great cast. Slim Pickens, Alex Karras, who just passed away recently, John Hillerman, most famous as Higgins in Magnum P.I., George Firth, and Mel Brooks is in the movie as well, Harvey Korman, Madeline Kahn. Folks, this movie's a riot, okay? Just do me a favor. It's only 93 minutes long. Watch Blazing Saddles. Because he wore the blazing saddles. He's the Waco Kid. The wacky Waco Kid. Gene Wilder is. And it's nuts. This movie is absolutely nuts. So enjoy it. Trust me. Blazing Saddles. Wicked awesome movie. There you go. Let's get to the babe of the day. And it should have been Gina Lee Nolan. And I forgot about that. And while I bring up the babe of the day, I got to bring up the song of the day. And this song of the day, folks, is another real treat. I feel like donating all kinds of awesomeness to you folks today because you deserve it. And the show's over 30, so what the hell. This song is a dirty one. From 1935. An absolute classic by the late, great Bo Carter. And this guy is the king of the risque blues from the early 30s. The guy was an absolute genius, born in 1893, sadly left us in 1964 at the age of 71 years old. Armenner Chapman was his real name, better known as Bo Carter. The song, and I don't make this shit up, folks, the song is called Please Warm My Wiener. I'm not making it up. 1935, Bo Carter, Please Warm My Wiener. And do that for today's babe of the day, the lovely, but very weird and ultra wicked hardcore liberal. And I got nothing against liberals, but this woman is beyond. She's an absolute fruitcake. But she's freaking gorgeous. And she's still gorgeous today at the age of 48, in my opinion. Not as good as she used to be, but I have always found a love for this woman. She's got that cute, innocent face that I just love. And I'm talking about Janeane Garofalo. How about that? And some of you young whippersnappers out there probably saying, who the hell's that? Trust me, this girl's gorgeous, okay? Please warm my wiener! Janeane Garofalo, Bo Carter. 1935. Here you go. 77-year-old song that you will never forget. We have got to keep this song alive, folks. Share it with your friends. Not the wiener, but share the song.
I got something to tell you, baby. Don't get mad this time. If you want my wiener, you give me ease all up
nice
there.
track.
Baby, please want my wiener.
I love this baby. She's so cute and innocent
Oh,
there, huh?
want my wiener.
That's how I remember Janeane Garofalo. And if that ain't pretty, I don't know what is.
Want my wiener, 'cause he really don't feel right cold.
She got DSLs.
Baby.
Yep, she has a pair of lips.
I ain't no lying man.
She wears tattoos now, too. A lot of tattoos. I bet my man Kevin Sherman will like that, eh? My good friend Kevin Sherman up in Illinois. Look at that smile. Beautiful.
There's some say that takes hot water. Baby, can't you see? But your heat, baby's plenty warm enough for me. Baby, please warm my wiener.
I bet she smokes weed.
Oh, warm my wiener.
She strikes me as a type. Nothing wrong with that.
Won't you
To each
just
their own.
warm my wiener? 'Cause you really don't feel right cold.
That's her older, too. I can't believe she's 48 years old. Oh, her husband, Robert Cohen. Check this one out. She was married to a guy for 20 years.
Oh, baby, please warm my wiener.
And yet they did it as a joke and never realized that it was actually official. And he tried to get married, and come to find out, yeah, they were married, so they had to dissolve the marriage, as they called it.
I'm begging you, baby, not just hear your daddy.
Now, I think that's her girlfriend. I'm not sure. I think she's a lesbian. Hopefully she's bisexual. Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion. That's the movie she's most famous for.
Now listen here, sweet baby. You know that time's growing old.
Wet, Hot American Summer. Interesting sounding movie.
Baby, please warm my wiener. Oh, warm my wiener. Won't you just warm my wiener? 'Cause you really don't feel right cold.
Damn right. Listen to Bo Carter, folks. Ladies, listen to Bo Carter. I'm the love doctor, and I'm all about spreading love and cheer among the land. Damn it. Alright? I'm all about it. One more good picture of Janine Garofalo. If I can find one. I think she looks pretty damn good there myself. Folks, it's time to slam the rest of this here beer. I know, I'm a semi-wuss. I can't believe this show is going to be 38 minutes long. But I was so highly energetic. And I know, as soon as my head hits the pillow, I'm going to drop like a bad habit. There were a lot of celebrity birthdays and random facts of the day. What am I going to do? Folks, you know what time it is, though? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. Folks, it's time to make like a fetus and head out, so everybody take care. Have a wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink and drive. You might spill your drink or you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber than being a Yankees fan. Squeeze me. And what's dumber than that is rooting for douchebag cocksuckers like Eli. Oh, I'm as good as Tom Brady. Manning, or men slapping women. Things like that are just plain stupid. And so is racism. And folks, don't forget, the Manning family, Archie and his sons, Peyton and Eli, 3 Super Bowl rings combined. Tom Brady all by himself. 3 Super Bowl rings. He's as good as the entire Manning family. And you know what? Eli, there you go, you prick. Folks, I'm out of here. See you all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Wicked awesome fast computer. Hell yeah.